What's going down, everybody? It's the Just Word podcast episode. I don't know. Like, for sure, like 5.
Well, did you ever post the other one?
No,
Well, then this is episode 4, I think.
maybe like 4. It don't matter. Who gives a fuck? It's Saturday. It's a beautiful day out. All right. We woke up with both feet still on the right side of the dirt. Right.
Yeah. At least we're not on the underside.
Yeah. At least we're not decomposing. You know.
Yeah.
We're here. We got a second chance at anything and everything.
It's a new day.
Right.
New adventure.
Yesterday's behind us.
Oh.
Yesterday.
Yesterday was fun, though.
Yesterday was fun. It was fun.
Yesterday was fun.
Yeah, that was your first time at an open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go on.
We didn't go on.
No, but like I said, it doesn't help that when you walk in, there's no real order to it. Like there was no one at the door to take our $5.
Yeah.
There was just some guy at the bar, because we went to the Haha, right, and on Lancashire, and there's just a dude at the bar, and he's just like, I can help you guys. Okay. I'm like, at this point, I don't even give a fuck. I'm just going to give you $10, and if you're not the guy who's supposed to give $10 to, then I'm like, you need to talk to that motherfucker, because I gave him $10. You know what I'm saying? I paid my money.
Yeah.
Go talk to him. I don't... So then we're sitting at the bar, and then he's like, oh, you guys can't go in yet. You have to wait for the 8 o'clock show. Last time I went, it was... I believe it was from 5 to 9 or 7 to 9, some shit like that. It never stopped. There was no amateur hour like there was tonight. There was an amateur and then an open mic after that. And we're like, we just kind of wanted to go in. He's just like, and even the bartender was kind of like douchey about it a little bit. He was like, it's amateur hour. You don't want to go in there.
Yeah.
We're like, well, we're here for the fucking open mic. The fuck? You know, like,
We just want to check it out, dude.
yeah, we're just here to check shit out. Like,
Yeah.
why are you making this difficult? Then he's just like, I guess. He's like, you guys can go in there. And we're like, this is weird.
This is a headache.
It was. But once you got in there, once you got in the room's super fucking welcoming. The host is pretty cool. He was pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know.
People on stage were not that funny.
Well, you know, everyone's got to start somewhere too, you know. At least they're
Yeah.
up there doing it. That, you know, fuck. Like you told me, like, you're not going to know where to iron things out at until you get up there.
Right.
You know, so, and that, hey, a fucking hats off to them. They're doing it. So, and I didn't. So, but we're going to get up there. I just need to memorize my shit, and then I feel good about my material that I have written down. We did do a mini podcast on the way down there.
Carcast.
Carcast, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was fun. I
Adventure.
did some of my material on that. I kind of ran it by Russ before we went down there, because he was really pushing me to get up there last night.
Absolutely.
So I was thinking, if he goes up there, I'm gonna have to go up there.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm sitting there just running through my stuff, and I'm like, ah! And when we got there, how the environment was, it was like, okay, well, we're gonna go to the fourth wall.
It's not so bad.
But then we kind of changed plans. It's your birthday in 6 days, and I was like, fuck. There's a stacked ass show at the Comedy Store, so we were trying to get tickets for that.
Yeah.
And then by the time we
figured
that out, they were sold out,
Yeah.
and we're like, fuck. And now it's too late to go to the fourth wall. So we're like, well, we can either go back inside. There's like another person or 2 more. I think there's 2 more people going up, right? After we left, he said they had 2 more.
Yeah.
So, you know, at 5 minutes each, it would have been like 10 more minutes of the show. But we're just like, you know what? Let's just roll, talk about this, go to In-N-Out, and really get our heads together, you know. And
really what last night was just a recon mission to understand what it is we're up against, what we're looking at.
yeah, because I went already once by myself.
And you know, just get an idea for the worst and best possible scenario.
Yeah, last time I went, there was actually some pretty funny people for the first time.
Yeah.
Then there were some people, like I said, that were just like reading off their phone,
Mm-hmm.
which is like I just don't want to do that at all. You know, if you're gonna go up there, memorize your shit at least.
Yeah.
It's very distracting. Somebody like, you know, you're doing your act, but then you're like, okay, what the fuck are you, Drake? Are you Drake? You gotta sit there and look, Mom, spaghetti. No, don't.
That's
don't.
not Drake.
No, it's not. But you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I could think of. But you know, like, just want to have my shit memorized.
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing. That another thing. I don't want to go up there and be like, and forget shit either. I'm sure it's gonna happen, but
Well, that was pretty much my game plan, was to
go up there and absolutely do that.
just get up there and just say random obscenities, like just talk shit about every generation and subculture of people that I could think of. Just
That's
talk
a
shit
plan
about
too, I
everybody.
guess. You know what? Jim Carrey did like 45 minutes of just being a cockroach.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was 45 minutes. I know it was like way too long just to do that.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But I mean, that was Jim Carrey, you know.
Yeah. Ocha.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time.
What does that mean? It means white devil.
Oh. We're gonna have a new segment in the episode now.
New segment.
Yeah, we actually came up with this. It's gonna be the Angry Corner. I'm gonna bust that kind of like we had our sponsors. We're gonna have the Angry Corner,
Yeah.
and that's where we're just gonna unleash hell.
We're developing content for you.
Yeah,
Not
the-
really for you. It's for us.
for the
but,
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're just gonna let it all out and
Absolutely.
whatever we have, you know. And what do you got, Russ? How you been? How you doing? How are things?
I'm good, man. Like I said about the comedy thing, that was pretty cool. It was a good time. It was a good adventure.
Yeah, you had fun.
Yeah. The people on the stage were not that funny, but that wasn't really the point. The point was to go and watch them do it
Mm-hmm.
and kind of get a footing on where you should be at psychologically, and just go, you know what? If they can do it and they're really not killing it, I can do it.
Yeah, yeah,
There's no reason I can't do it.
yeah.
And that was one of the things that we talked about after the show, was like listening to people and kind of analyzing the jokes and going, well, that was good, and I was invested and I liked that joke, but it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there were things that were funny, but they just didn't extract it enough.
Yeah, like it was crazy because like I said that when we left too. I was like, it was weird. Like some of them you could see had a good act, but they didn't know how to get it by.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them weren't very funny, but they could sell themselves very, very well. They
Yeah.
looked very comfortable
They
on
had
stage.
good stage presence.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess you're gonna miss one of them. You're gonna have one for your first couple times. You're gonna only have one of those. I'm sure, you know.
No, it's a mindset thing, dude. If
Yeah.
you're confident in what you're saying, you can say literally whatever you want,
Yeah.
and people will buy it. You just have to exude
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't sell it to them. Sell it to yourself.
Yeah. I know that's the biggest thing too. Is like as soon as you start doubting yourself, that's when shit is gonna go awry.
Yeah, that's when it goes downhill.
Yeah. And I have too much of that right now.
Yeah, well, and
You know?
that was another thing that we talked about, was like, for me, I don't give a shit, dude. I'll go up and bomb 5 minutes. I don't care. I'll just make weird faces at the audience, lay down on stage, pretend I'm not there.
Bark.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll make 5 minutes happen. It's not all going to be funny, but I'll do some goofy shit for 5 minutes just to prove the point that, dude, it doesn't matter to me, and thus I could do that and be totally fine. For like music, for example, when I used to play music, I would get horrible stage fright, like what you were saying, and that shit amps you up. It makes you nervous, and then you get to the gig and you start playing, and at first you're like, oh shit, what am I doing? And then after you kind of settle into how you're feeling and the atmosphere and what's going on, it kind of evens out, and you get this really comfortable kind of feeling. It's like going to a new person's house, right? So like you meet somebody, you go to their house, you hang out, whatever. The first time you go over there, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird, and it doesn't matter if you're cool with them or not.
Especially if the restroom's too close to the living room. It's always really weird.
There's a lot of weirdness, but it's the same kind of thing. Like, once you get the lay of the land, so to speak, it's not that bad. It's just because it's unfamiliar.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but either way, you know, like, we had fun. It was cool. So we're gonna have the angry corner, and then we're gonna drop some news on you bitches. We got some shit that just dropped like 30 minutes ago. It's not even on the news yet. It might be on the news.
It might be on
Let's
the
be
news.
honest. Let's be honest. Especially something like that, probably on the news.
Yeah. Is my nipple poking out? No, that's good.
No, that's just a cyst.
I was like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? It's kind of pointing.
That morning erection. What do you want to start with, Russ? The news? I don't even want to kind of like drop this one. Let's just get it out of the way. We don't want to end on this.
Yeah, no, we should do the news first.
Yeah, let's just get that out of the way, right?
News, news, news!
That's what we're gonna use every time we do the news. We're gonna use that. Somehow we need to cut that out and like put it on a button so we can just do that, push that, and
Someday, when we get production money to make that happen, we'll just boop. News, news, news!
There we go. It worked that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sadly, there was another fucking shooting at a school this morning in Michigan, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's what it said, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure it was in Michigan.
It wasn't a high school, it was a university.
It was a university.
Yeah.
There's 2 dead. They think that it was a domestic thing that ended up at the school type thing, but either way, 2 people were shot in a university in the hall, and in a hall, not like in the hall, but like in a hall.
In a hall, somewhere.
And yeah, this shit's just it's getting too common. It's every day now. It's every day, you know. It doesn't help for the rest of everyone else's just regular reactions to each other, and just even in Walmart, the whole everything is the air is tense. It's everywhere.
Because this shit keeps happening all the time, people are becoming polarized in one of 2 directions. Either they're becoming really, really scared of the public at large, which, if you're not already scared, I don't
even want to see how much gun sales went up.
And then on the other side, the people that aren't scared by this anymore are desensitized. It's like, okay, it's Thursday.
Worse, yeah.
In this case, it's Friday, but...
Saturday.
No, it's Friday.
It is Friday, you're right.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Damn.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Got loose last night, son. Got loose last night.
Yeah.
I was sitting there by myself in the corner.
Were you?
No.
Oh. I was like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, but yeah, it's getting too common, you know. There's companies like Dick's that have put a restriction on their guns to where you have to be 21 to get a gun now.
Hey, so round of applause for Dick's Sporting Goods for doing that.
They didn't wait for anybody or the government or anybody to come in and tell them something. They're like, we're going to do something at our own shop for us.
And this brings a good point to the rest of America.
Yeah, that we shouldn't be waiting around for change.
You don't need the government to regulate stuff if companies would just grow a pair and be a little more responsible about what they're doing or selling.
That's the biggest problem too, though, is because there's so much profit. I mean, it's just like the opiate. You know, like the fact that the companies themselves haven't stepped up.
Yeah.
No, they're making money hand over fist. Why would they stop?
Right.
They don't give a fuck if your mom's fucking shooting up heroin before they drop off the kids and shit. They don't give a fuck any of that. They're a dope dealer. That's what they are.
Yeah.
The dope man don't ever give a fuck about you. Don't ever get it twisted.
Yeah.
And he's not going to sit there and tell you, oh, you sure, man? No, he's going to go, let me get that yardstick from you.
Yeah.
Good looking out. Bye.
And unfortunately, that's the kind of society that we live in. It's all about money, and there's no sense of people anymore. It really is a system designed to just funnel people through and through until you wind up cracked up, man. Like, you just go crazy from trying to deal with this psychotic thing where They want you to work, earn a wage, and then spend that wage, but you don't actually earn enough to pay for anything.
No, they give you just enough to have to come back to work Monday.
I read an article about welfare workers or something. Oh, it was Sarah Silverman. She was in some kind of Twitter war with somebody about welfare workers, and I saw it and I clicked on it, and somehow it led to this exposition about Walmart, for example. People that work at Walmart 40 hours a week still have to rely on food stamps and general relief.
Oh, yeah.
Because they
It
got
ain't
money.
enough. It ain't enough.
And it's like, dude,
40 hours a week at minimum wage is not enough to provide for your family.
Walmart's not
But yeah,
paying them.
no.
The taxpayers are paying them. It's tax dollars, dude. Like, I get that those people are working, but the money that they're putting into the tax system is just coming right back out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
In bigger lumps.
what we do with that information, I don't really know. I don't have a solution. For
No,
this.
but that's not for us to decide. That's
No.
and that's why we have that system in place. Supposedly, like there's supposed to be people smarter than us to fucking get a grip of this thing and go, hold on a second, hold on, stop, everyone, stop.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is fucked up.
Yeah.
No, instead they're going, this is fucked up. But how much is this check?
Yeah.
As long as it's over there, I just keep it over there.
And that's
I'm gonna go get in my car and go home.
politics in the United States now. Is
Welcome to America.
who's got money? And I know
Who got the money?
that's not
That
a
should be
new thing.
Should be a game show. Who got the money?
Who got the money?
Who got the goddamn money?
We should do a segment called "Who Got the Money."
It would be like one segment, and that was just it.
No, we could talk about all kinds of people that are coming up, like the dude from Amazon, Elon Musk, all the people with those crazy...
Didn't the guy from fucking Snapchat make more than the guy from Apple?
Something. See, this is a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Who got the money?
Oh, who got the money? I like it, Russ. Next podcast is gonna have a new fucking segment.
Production notes while we're doing this.
Who got the money?
Who got the money?
Who got the money?
Ain't me.
Ain't
You got
me.
the money? Give us the money.
No, really. If you have money and you want to contribute in any way, that'd be great. We could buy better equipment, nicer cars. We could buy nice equipment. That's politics for you, right there.
Yeah.
Right? No, but imagine how cool that would be if we did like keep at this and then we could, put some shirts out and stuff.
Yeah.
Just Word shirts, Just Word podcast.
I think
shirts.
so. I wanted to talk to you about this. I think we should rename the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, but there's that rapper dude. I feel like we could come up with.
There is a
something
rapper dude named
better.
Just Word.
Just Word.
Yeah.
He's
But-
on YouTube. Google it or YouTube.
Don't Google it.
Yeah.
Fucking look at our shit.
No, shout out, dude. Shout out. Shout
Oh,
out. What up, Just Word?
No,
Rapper
Just
man?
Word. Bye. There can only be one.
There can only be one.
They ain't renaming our shit. Should we rename it?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think so. I like it, especially because it's what we started with.
Yeah.
Staying
Well,
true
okay,
to
but-
ourselves, to thy own self. Be true.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, but Just Word was a combination of Justin and Edward, and then now there's no Edward, and it's just you.
But he's here in spirit. I can. Did you just see that? Did you just see that?
No.
He just dropped in.
didn't see
No,
it.
all right. We'll kick it around. Maybe we'll leave it up to a vote, and people can comment on the YouTube page.
All
on the
30
channel.
of you that might
Yeah,
see this.
30 people watched it. That's like double of what we ever had. We had like the most before. We had like 11, and 9 of them were me, and the other 2 were my cousins.
Solid numbers.
Yeah. Now I've watched it 20 times, and hopefully they watched it each twice.
Yeah.
At least. But no, at least people watch it. Hopefully,
That other one we did was pretty good.
It was fun. I mean, that's where as long as I think we have fun on it.
Yeah.
It'll be entertaining. Remember we did that one a week ago?
A couple weeks ago,
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. And it was terrible because
was
both of
not.
us were way too fucked up. It lasted like 15 minutes.
It was really subpar. It was not good.
Oh man, and we were just sitting here like
We couldn't come up with anything interesting, and
we couldn't even have a conversation.
It really just looked like us drooling at each other, is what it looked like.
That's exactly what we were doing. Yeah. No, it wasn't going anywhere.
No.
Kind of like what's right now, but at least we're talking.
Yeah.
We weren't even talking. We're just like, so, like, you're going to have lulls in conversations every now and then, but damn. That one was like, we're not going to even post this one.
No.
It's a little rough.
Yeah.
And so we figured that this is a Saturday morning. We figured we'd go out last night.
It's Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Established that.
Friday morning.
Yeah.
We figured we'd go out last night, and then first thing in the morning, we'd have some coffee. I made us some scrambled eggs, some bacon,
You made
a
breakfast.
little fucking burrito there,
It's good.
just to get the morning started. You're gonna get tattooed today
Yeah.
by old Jones Bones.
Mm-hmm. Celebrating my 28th lap around the sun.
Yeah, where are you gonna get that shit at? Your neck?
Right here on my forearm.
Nice.
Somewhere in here. I don't want it to be super huge.
Can I show the people what it's gonna look like?
Yeah. Absolutely.
This is something James sent to us. A little something that he's got worked. It's just a rough idea.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's gonna pick it up on there.
It's gonna be great.
Maybe it's better this way, huh?
Yeah.
Because at
Probably better
least you
that
can
way.
see all that. All right. Well, there it is. It's a little something like. Oh, hold on a second. There it is. No. Maybe above your back.
Tramp stamp it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna get fucking pulled from YouTube because of that big ass. It's not even a big ass dick. It's a chode. Let's be honest. But it is very detailed. I feel like Jones Bones here just outlined that. I don't think he.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
No, but this is it. So this is. Then he sent me this afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking
Pretty cool, Russ. He's gonna have a little sunshine burst. He'll show it to you when he comes here next time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Well, I'm probably gonna post it on Instagram too. So
Oh shit! If you want to follow old Russell here,
don't. Yeah.
But he's at Spensington.gmail. No, what is it? Is your still Spensington?
Yeah. At the @ symbol Spensington, but instead of a O, you got to use a 0.
Oh my god.
The other one was taken.
Because you fucked around and you let it go, and
I
someone
did.
else fucking been waiting for years, and they finally seen it pop up and like, got that shit.
I know, because people are bitches.
You know what
Welcome to the internet.
I thought about was buying domain names
And then selling them
and
later.
selling them.
Yeah.
We talked about that before.
I think
on
so,
a podcast
yeah.
though.
I don't think we talked
No,
about it on the
but
podcast.
we've talked about it.
We have talked about it.
Yeah. And I'm not even gonna name the shit we thought about because someone might hear it and be like, "Done, I'm buying that."
Yeah.
But we have some good ones. But it would probably be. Wasn't that a thing back at one time? Like people
Yeah,
were
when
buying
the
domain
internet
names?
first started.
Oh,
Yeah.
when it first started, damn, we've been around a while.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 30 years, Russ.
Well, we've seen the
Jesus
progression
Christ.
of technology, dude. We got to live through the greatest technological era.
Yeah. Especially
Ever.
as we literally got to see phones evolve.
Yeah.
Like some kids now just have iPhones, and we saw the shit phones.
When
you
we
know,
were
the brick
kids,
phones,
when we were kids, we still had
pagers,
landlines.
pagers. You know.
Well, we didn't have pagers.
Well, we didn't have pagers, but I knew some kids in middle school had pagers, and I was like, why? Who the fuck?
Who's gonna page you? You're at school. What do they need you for? What
Hey,
kind of
teach.
phone call do
Hey,
you have
teach.
to make?
I gotta make a call real quick. This bitch is paging me.
It's my lawyer, bruh.
Yeah, like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Tony Montana? We saw that. Then we saw the Razors. That was like the iPhone of today. The Razor.
Yeah.
Remember?
Because everybody had one.
Everyone wanted one too. Yeah. And then what else came after that? Then the Blackberries were really big.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Remember when Droid came out?
Yeah.
Like, shortly after the iPod Touch became a phone.
Oh, remember the sidekicks?
Yeah.
People with that shit
the
would
fucking
flip.
rip.
Yeah.
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 Had like a full keyboard underneath.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah, my Droid at one time had the slide with the keyboard on it.
Yeah, dude, I had the LG Voyager. It was like a flip phone that was sort of like the Sidekick. The front side is a touchscreen, and then you open it, and you've got the screen, and then the little keyboard. Yeah. That thing was
Dude, I remember
dope.
some dude in high school. This fool had a Sidekick, and he had like maybe 15 different cases for it that would accommodate his outfit.
Damn.
Yes. So if he wore like orange shoes, he had fucking orange cover on that shit. He'd snap. So I've watched him change in the bathroom, come out for gym, and had a different cover on that shit. I'm like, what are you doing? He's sitting there popping that off and popping a new one on. I'm like, damn, sweetheart.
It's not that serious.
Let's calm down a little bit.
A lot of people take that shit really serious, though.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, the phone is the new status symbol for the 21st century.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah.
It's kind of true, because if you see someone pull out a phone that's fucked up, you go, you alright? Things going right? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I hate when because I'm one of those guys that my phone always gets obliterated I'm just very hard on phones. That's why I fucking got an OtterBox on it now. Longest time, everyone at work would just give me shit about never having a cover on my phone, and it looks better without it.
Yeah.
I don't like a cover.
Looks better,
And
it feels better.
yeah, in your hand it feels better. I don't like this shit. And then I don't like put it in your pocket, it like sticks and shit, and I don't like any of that. I like just sliding it out. But for what I do, it's needed. So I'm getting used to it. But and then the new iPhone, fucking glass front and back. I'm like, that, unless you made that shit bulletproof, presidential glass, I don't fucking want it. Because I'm going to devastate that fucking thing. So I just stuck to...
Well, it's better than, what was it, the 7 or the 6 that like would bend?
Oh, yeah, I had that. Yeah, mine was bent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is I couldn't get a glass on it because the fucking thing was so bent.
Thing was tweaked, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck all that shit. So, other news. Black Panther, dude. $241 million. Top 5 movie to ever drop.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's a shitload of cash, son.
Did you see it?
No, have you?
No.
How the fuck is it making this money?
I don't know. It's pretty popular.
I don't even
didn't
know
see it.
anybody at work who's seen it yet.
Well, that's because you work with a bunch of Trump supporters. Why would they go see a Black
Oh,
Panther?
that is very... Oh, my God.
Come on, dude. You know where we live.
Oh, my God, Russ. That is very, very accurate, though. That is very accurate.
I didn't want to do it to him.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. Yeah. This isn't really news, but I saw this on Instagram. I thought it was pretty crazy. It was like I follow this history, Instagram. I wish I could shout him out because I don't know. I forgot the name, and I don't feel like digging it up here.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I'll shout him out.
Maybe next time.
In what is ours? Who got the money? Oh,
Who got the money?
That's it. It could be under Who Got the Money.
Yeah.
That right now.
All right.
So Al Capone, back in the Prohibition, when he made a year, $100 million a year. In 2016, you know what that is? $1.3 billion.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Fuck yeah. Al Capone wasn't fucking around.
Well, he's the guy who basically invented soup kitchens.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah.
I
don't know if that's true. I read it on Facebook. It might not be true.
That was very bro facts right there.
Yeah.
I just saw it on Facebook.
Snopes it if you want. I don't care that much. So that's what I want to believe, is that Al Capone made a difference for people.
A lot of the gangsters back then did, though. They took care of their fucking, and that's the thing, too. Even with, like gangsters in L.A. and shit like that, Bloods, Crips and stuff, a lot of them took care of, like, their people in that area.
Yeah.
Like, they'd beef over here with them then, but as far as the people that lived there that, didn't bang, or the older people and stuff, they didn't fuck with them, you know?
Yeah.
They respected them. They'd help them take their groceries in or fix their fucking lawn. They do shit like that for the community, you know? Yeah. If Mrs. Johnson got a broken leg, they'd buy her groceries or some shit. Like, they took care of the community. They gave kids, youngsters jobs, not like gangs. I'm just saying, like, them too, but... like, yeah, sell this dope. I'll give you fucking the yardstick. But, like, they have run numbers and stuff like that. The money stayed in the community, and it doesn't sound great, but it worked out because everyone got a piece. You know, as long as you weren't from another town, you're cool. Yeah, you know,
organized crime not as bad as
you think.
Yeah. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, if our elected officials would just run shit like gangsters,
actually they are, because they're fucking selling dope and making money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a gang we can't do anything.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
But they make the rules, and they don't want everyone else to be gangsters. So they're like, hey, don't do that. You can't sell that. But we're gonna sell that.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna sell that. We're just gonna put it in a nice pill and put a stamp on the side. So
you can't sell that. That's
we're gonna
our
put
money.
it. Yeah, we're gonna put it in an orange pill. Like, yeah. I mean, orange, little pill box. It's legit. Mm-hmm. There's no little baggies handed around here, you know. And then you go to some pharmacy and you get it handed to you. You know, you feel inside Target. Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel like you're getting drugs. I got milk in the fucking. I got fucking milk in my cart here.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not getting drugs.
I'm not getting
pretty
drugs.
much synthetic heroin. I'm not getting synthetic heroin. Just getting some cereal. Damn it.
I mean, they gave me this bottle of whatever.
It's got my name on it. Does that happen when you go to the drug dealer?
No.
Well,
maybe. It depends. Like maybe
you got like an official ass fucking drug dealer.
Sometimes he's not there, and he's got to put a note on it so somebody else can give it to you. You know?
But it's not like a note. It's a yellow sticky.
Right. It's a sticky note. It's not.
Yeah. It's not like an official printed up thing.
But technically, it does have your name on it.
Yeah, and you can't write really well. You misspelled your name.
Like some of the letters are backwards. You're like, oh, that's cute. He's tried.
Aw. He bedazzled my name. Put a star over the I.
Maybe we shouldn't make fun of drug dealers.
Huh?
Maybe we shouldn't make fun of drug dealers.
Why? I love mine.
Yeah, alright.
One of the best guys I know. Always there for me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Jesus. Don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad.
Unless you just have to, you know. The Angry Corner.
The Angry Corner!
We're going to have to fucking sniff that out, too, and place that on a button later, too.
Yep.
Boop. You had the millennial generation.
Yes.
Go ahead, Russ. I want to hear this. Consider we're pretty much millennials.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's part of what I want to talk about with this.
Right. Yeah.
Dear millennials around the country, stop. Just stop, dude. Seriously. Go to work, go to school, do whatever the fuck you're supposed to do to the best of your ability, and just stop with the social justice shit, trying to make other people think the way that you think, or like giving a shit about stuff that really doesn't matter.
Or even concern you.
Yeah, do what you're supposed to do the best way that you possibly can, and eventually this shit will fix itself. Right now, shit's fucked up because there's a whole couple other generations of people still alive that didn't give a fuck about anybody else. They didn't give a fuck.
And they had their own way of thinking, too.
Yeah.
And it's still trickling down into ignorance today.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a heart for stuff. Like school shootings, that's bad. We all want that stuff to stop.
Oh, absolutely. Fuck yeah.
But arguing with the government
or about gun
NRA,
laws,
about guns and shit, you're not helping the situation. You're further polarizing everyone else. That's really the biggest issue is polarization, dude. Stop being so polarized about shit. Everything is both good and bad. It's either one or the other, more or less, but everything has good and bad qualities. Like, yeah, school shootings are bad. Good news. No, school shootings are bad. They're just bad.
Yeah.
But that's not a reason for people to take away guns, okay?
Yeah.
If the apocalypse happens,
and that's the thing,
I'm fairly certain that like cops and soldiers aren't gonna.
The thing that trips me out is people think that you're gonna get rid of guns. Well, you're not supposed to have drugs either or anything. You can still get those. You're gonna be able to get guns.
Yeah.
It's just now you're not gonna be able to go to a store and have your name attached to it anymore. Like.
And that's a scary thought, dude. Anybody who wants to get a gun is still going to get a gun. Because that's how America works. If you want something and you know enough people, you can get it.
And if you're in fucking jail, you're not supposed to have a lot of fucking things, but you can get a Big Mac and some fries if you know the right people.
Yeah.
You know? It's just how it works.
So, I said all that to say, I didn't understand why people hated on the millennial generation so much, and
I do now that I went to the Apple store.
I understand now. Dude, working in a new area with people that are younger, but still in the same age bracket, I go to work sometimes and I'm like, it's like you've never been poor or hungry before, and I really, I don't understand why your attitude is like this, dude. Your job is extremely easy. Just do what you're supposed to be doing. Like, you don't need to get butthurt about this boss or that boss, and then stop trying because fuck them. You're still getting paid to be here. Like, if you don't want to be here, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay. There's a door right there. You don't have to be here. I want to be here. Does it suck? Yes. Do I get paid to do it anyway? Yeah, so I'm going to fucking do it. Just grow up a little bit and just do what the fuck you're supposed to do. It's really not that hard. I get it now. I get why everyone hates us so much.
Russell took the angry corner to another level.
I really did.
No, but I feel you, man. Like,
and it's making everybody else in our generation look bad.
It does, and that, like you said, that's why millennials are so looked down on, and that's we're lumped in that because we're pretty close to that age.
That's why I didn't get it, dude.
Yeah, it's funny.
You and me and pretty much everybody we know, we all grew up poor as shit, and we all had to like get out there and do stuff.
Yeah, we got it done.
We're not like that. So when I would hear people bitch about it, it would drive me nuts. I'm like, why are you hating on me so much? I'm not even like that.
So get this, Russ. The other day I went.
But I get it now.
For my girl's birthday, we went. I went and had her. She had a bunch of family coming over. We got 15 pizzas from Little Caesars because it was cheap, right?
Yeah.
I call it in. I go, hey, I want to make an order of 15 of your hot and ready pizzas, so they're ready when I go down and pick it up. And I don't have to wait no fucking line.
Mm-hmm.
We're not set up to take a order of that size. You have to come in and make that order. Why? If they're hot and ready,
Mm-hmm.
what's the difference anyways? If I don't come by them, you're just going to sell them anyways.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't...
Because they probably don't have 15 hot and ready pizzas.
So I go down there, I fucking go down there, I put in the order, says, ready to be like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so I go to Vallarta, get the booze. We go over there. Now there's a line out the fucking door.
Mm-hmm.
There's only still one register open. There's one guy who just walked in, gets on the register, but he's not open yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm standing in line. I'm like, why do I have to stand in line? Can't this guy just get my fucking pizza? So I walk up. I said, hey, man, do I have to wait in this fucking line? Or can you just get my pizzas? I already paid for them and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just here to pick up. He goes, oh, yeah, you're going to have to get in the line. I went, are you fucking shitting me? They're right there. I can see them. You just got to get up. Or not even get up because you're standing up already. Get up, move your ass on the other side of that, go here.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Right.
But nope. I'm sitting there, so I stand in line and just talk shit the whole time.
Yeah.
Until he just like, and he turned around, and then her uncle said something to the guy. Then he went back there and got him.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting him, I'm like, you're a fucking sweetheart. They were sitting right there.
Yeah.
That's all he had to do. But just like that bad attitude. Look, listen, just because you got your cousin pregnant, while you're in high school, don't take that shit out on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just, like you said, do your fucking job.
Yeah.
Just, hey, and it's just like a common courtesy. That wasn't even something like, hey, I'm asking you something crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hand me that right there? No, I can't. That's what he basically told me. I wanted to grab that motherfucker by his shirt and slap the shit out of him.
It's no sense, dude. It doesn't make any sense.
You can't be a fucking human for a second, just get my shit?
Yeah.
You gotta look at me like I'm a fucking moron? No, you gotta get in that line. Why? Just to get up here and tell you the same fucking thing again? That makes no sense.
Angry corner! Alright, what do you got?
Also, so Trump's reaction to the whole gun shootings. So he was talking about, he proposed that we give the teachers guns. But not just any teachers, qualified teachers.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went into work the next day, and I knew a couple people who were going to agree with that stupid shit just because it's Trump. Not the idea of it, But they just stick to that's their guy.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, actually, it's a pretty good idea. If you... No, it's not. It's not. So stop.
It's because everybody wants to be part of a team.
Yeah.
Team fucking dumb shit.
Yeah. Team Orange. So he goes, I'm like, did you see this stupid shit, this, that, and the other? And he's like, well, actually, the media, they make it sound way worse than it is. They're just going to give it to, like, qualified people. Like ex-vets. I said, no, yeah, you're right. That makes a lot more sense now. So you're going to have somebody come back from war, just because they're qualified, come back from war, teach a class, and go, hey, so by the way, here's this, because you might have to pop one of these motherfuckers if they get out of line. Cool?
Yeah.
That makes sense. No, you're right. I'm fucking crazy. I'm crazy. Or, where are you going to have these guns at? Are they going to be in the desk? Do you have to put them in a safe? Is it going to be in the room?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be in the principal's office and somewhere? Because if that's the case, then you have to run.
Do we have to build an armory for schools now, or what?
Are you going to have the bullets separated from the gun? Are they going to be over here and then the gun's going to be over here? Then you have to assemble it and run away from the fucking guy as you're getting shot at?
Is it like a school gun that they have to check out and in every day?
It doesn't make sense.
No.
Why don't you just get more security there, more police, or put in fucking...
well, here's the part that I don't understand.
what are those called? Metal detectors.
Oh, okay.
And indoors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's... yes, it's pricey, yes. But it doesn't sound... I don't think the answer is that. That's not a good idea.
Yeah.
And then, 2 days after that, a fucking... a teacher somewhere went and locked himself in a closet and did a couple desk pops in the damn closet.
You told me about that.
So it's like,
Well, here's the part that I don't understand. Why are we going to give teachers guns when we don't even give them office supplies?
Well, no, they'd probably have to buy themselves their own guns.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like we should probably pay teachers first before we start training them for actual combat situations.
But we're cutting music out of the fucking some schools. We're gonna give them guns.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Listen, I know some of my fucking teachers
No.
shouldn't have had guns.
Nope, absolutely. Not.
Hey, not one of them qualified. Not one. Not one.
I had a history teacher who was in the Army, and that dude was pretty solid.
He probably had a gun. That's why
He probably did
That's
have a
probably
gun.
why he was that confident.
He probably did. He was probably like, I'm not worried about
He was
this.
waiting for a motherfucker to bust that door and go, God!
Yeah.
Or probably just he has like a bow and arrow somewhere with like poison on the tip.
Damn.
He's like, I ain't got a gun, but I fixed that motherfucker real quick. He's like, yeah. It's out of control, man. I just wish people would be people, and instead of just sticking to their team, go, yeah, that's a dumb fucking idea. Like, I don't care what your beliefs are and like all that. Let's start by being people with one another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drop all this fucking, ideologies and sticking to your team so fucking wholeheartedly. It's blinding us from
The problem that we're seeing
everything.
is that there's no fundamental, agreeable set of rules on how people should be raised anymore. Now there's just a lot of people doing whatever the fuck they want, and that's not productive. That's not how a society works. We've lost the values of discipline and respect across the board. And if we could just work on those two things, like if you're a new parent, teach your kids discipline and respect. That's not to say like kick their ass every day.
No.
Or, bear down on them when they don't open the door for
little
somebody.
shit. Holding the door for
teach them
women.
to have manners. Please, thank you, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Just basic shit, dude.
Mm-hmm. It goes a long fucking way. It builds character. It really does. Because
really
you see a lot
does.
of people where just that little shit like that. Like the other day, last night. I was walking at an In-N-Out. You were outside smoking a cigarette. I walk out and this lady, she was in front of me. She let the door slam in my face.
Yeah.
And I opened the door and I was just like, "Thank you," like that. And she didn't say, "Oh, I'm sorry," nothing like that. She just turned, looked at me like I was an idiot, and just kept walking. I was like, that shit was rude as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, she heard that shit was loud too. It was like wham, like that, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, not cool. But it's just little shit like that.
It's the same thing on
treating
the freeway.
each other differently. Yeah, driving.
You can't drive anywhere in California because everybody's doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, you realize that you jumping in and out of these lanes 400 times a minute.
Cutting somebody off up there is going to make everyone else stop.
Yeah.
Instead of us just all moving along.
You're making this way more difficult for everybody.
You're literally creating traffic.
On that same point, if you're driving slow, move the fuck over. What are you doing, asshole? Jesus, dude. If you're going the same speed as the car next to you, you're in the wrong fucking lane, dude. You're in the wrong fucking lane. Move. Just move over. Commuting would be so much easier if we all understood the rules of the fucking freeway. The speed limit is 65. So if you're going 65 or around 70-ish, you should probably use the lane on the right side. The lane towards the middle or to the left or the